Welcome to Delivery of Things World 2016. I'm here with Ben Hughes from Etsy. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
And thank you for being here with us. So you're flying all the way from San Francisco to give a presentation today. Can you maybe tell us a little bit more about what your focus on was
Sure.
for the presentation? So
Yeah, it's a talk on security and DevOps and how the two should work together, how security should work in the larger part of the organization, and how security should not be a blocker and not be seen as this big, bad, no-saying part of the organization, and actually can enable people to do things.
yeah, I heard a lot of talk about culture over yesterday and today, but security is also something that should not be forgotten.
Yeah, I think security is not been left out of the DevOps conversation, but it wasn't the initial focus, and that's meant that it's now kind of playing catch up in some ways. Kind of development was leading, operations then kind of went with them, and now security needs to come in that conversation, or you're just going to be quickly releasing insecure products, which is not what any organization really wants. So yeah, that's why trying to encourage people to talk to their security teams and make their security teams more approachable.
Yeah, so you believe there really is a gap between security and DevOps, and so.
Well, I think security has a gap between itself and, in many organizations, the rest of the organization, not just DevOps. It hasn't necessarily been brought along with that movement because it's just kind of been sitting there doing its own thing. And until you start having those conversations, that will continue for all things inside and outside of what DevOps is doing.
And how do you think companies can face this challenge? So how can they integrate security?
Yeah, I think certainly in my experience, you have people inside security who work on applications and people who work on infrastructure, people who do other things as well. Not to belittle what they do, so they can easily have outreach to the development side and the operations side. And once you get all those three people talking, then you can design things that you can build quickly, release quickly, and will be secure rather than just having two of those elements. And I think as the world becomes, or it certainly is, a little bit online, and there's like real money involved, that security is becoming, people are finally going, oh yeah, we should get a security. So it's becoming paramount that they're included.
And so how do you see the future of DevOps? How do you see the next 5 years developing?
I don't know. I keep joking we're moving into post DevOps, where everyone's transcended DevOps and they're now onto something more. I think some of the limitations of DevOps are you're just focusing on two parts, and I think your testing CI teams need to be a huge part of it. Your support teams should be a part of it. Your DB team should be a part of it. I don't see why finance shouldn't be a part of it, or HR should not be a part of it. Back in my previous job, we had MarkOps, which is our marketing team working with our operations team, because marketing teams aren't very good at building infrastructure. Operations teams aren't very good at marketing themselves. So we worked together on some stuff, and it was really good for everyone. So I think more collaboration only breeds good things.
All right. So the event has just kicked off, but what are your expectations here at Delivery of Things World?
I'm just hoping to get some good conversations with people, see where people are trying to push things and do new things. I've been to a few DevOps-related events in the past and spoken at some, so I'm hoping I can bring some of those things and see what other people are doing. The European scene is very different to the kind of San Francisco, Silicon Valley scene, so being outside that echo chamber is quite important to me because you learn new things and you see how other people are doing things, so it's good.
All right, then cool. Hopefully lots of learning and lots of fun over the next 2 days.
I'm hoping so. Thank you.
Thank you very much.